Hi, and welcome to NWA Gives Attracting Donations. My name is Carol Martin Longwell, and I'm going to take you through a few steps you can take to increase your donations on NWA Gives Day. The first thing you need to know is that you need to ask. NWA Gives lets the community know about NWA Gives Day, but you need to ask them to give specifically to your organization. A lot of organizations sign up and think all they have to do is register, and then the donations will come pouring in. Unfortunately, this isn't the case. You do need to do some work to ask your potential donors to give to you. The first thing you'll need to do is create your target list. You can segment your database to decide who gets what type of communication and how often you're going to reach out to each of your potential donor segments. You can look at past donors, volunteers, board members, advisory panels, clients, family and friends, organizations with similar aims, businesses, influencers, and civic leaders. And then you're going to want to create your communication strategy. You're going to take a look at your target list and decide which of these approaches are going to work best with which segment of your donor database. The best fundraising campaigns use a multi-channel approach and adjust their content for the medium they're using. You may want to use in-person methods like meeting someone in your office or taking them out for lunch. You may use email, texts, calls. You may want to use more mass channels like newsletters, bulletins, posters, advertising, and of course, you're going to want to use social media like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and LinkedIn. You also want to consider using matching funds. This is a really terrific way that you can stretch your donations. It is a way of asking a donor in advance to provide funds to match donations that come in on the day of the event. Matching funds are agreed to and announced prior to the start of your campaign so everyone knows what's going on. And it allows you to say that for every dollar donated, you will have a matching dollar donated by a generous donor. You can even limit the number of dollars that are matched. So for example, if you only have $1,000 in matching funds, but you want to raise $5,000, you can say the first $1,000 given will be matched. There's another approach that's similar to matching funds called challenge grants. This, instead of matching a dollar for dollar donation, may come up with some sort of challenge that you want your donors to meet. For example, you might say, if you raise $1,000, then our generous donor will provide another $500. Or it might be something like, if we get 20 new donors, I will donate $500 to the organization. Whatever challenge you come up with, it does not need to be a dollar for dollar match. So why would anyone use a matching fund or a challenge grant? Well, it helps the donor feel like their donation is going farther, and it makes them want to donate now rather at some point in the future. It creates a sense of urgency. So if they don't donate now, your organization is going to lose that money that the matching or challenge donor has given. They won't give it unless this donor donates now. Now, for the match or the challenge sponsor, they get the benefit of some publicity and they get a sense of increased contribution. Their donation as well is giving extra money to your organization. So who do you ask to give a matching or a challenge grant? Well, take a look at your board members, your volunteers, past donors, sponsors or businesses who've supported you in the past. and especially people who have been impacted by your organization. So this could be, for example, someone who's a family member of someone that you have helped. This can be someone who really felt that your organization went above and beyond to help them or someone that was important to them. And then you got to understand that you can pool these donations into one matching fund. So maybe one board member gives, one past donor, as well as a family member of one of your former clients. You can pool each of their donations into one pot so that instead of having $500, you have $1,000. This creates a maximum amount of money to convince your potential donors to give on the day of the event. As well, there are NWA Gives prizes provided by First Security Bank. Each year, we have prizes that you can win before the event for registering on time, participating in events or training, as well as for posting on social media. The day of the event, there are prizes given out on the hour or for the top 10 nonprofits with the most donors. And then after the event, we also give out prizes for completing our survey. So this is a great way to top up some of the money that you get on the day of. You can even come up with strategies for your day of to win some of the Power Hour prizes. Now, if you need more information on how to make a truly successful NWA Gives campaign, you can email us at info@nwagives.org. And I highly recommend checking out nwagivestraining.com. That's where you'll find more in-depth webinars, as well as our training manual and some blogs that delve into more resources that you can use for your campaign.